to that factory razor edge sharp. Now, we'll take a look at this knife. This is a 20-year-old knife from my restaurant, all right? We're going to take this and show you how even a 20-year-old knife can go right through a tomato like it was brand new. And again, I am just pulling it through this tomato, and as you can see, I get perfect slices each and every single time. Every knife in your drawer can be that sharp and clever.
You can go through in your kitchen and sharpen all of your knives,
That's right.
whether they're old, new, whether they're serrated, whether they're not, whether they have that color coating on them or not. You can sharpen even things like your food processor blades.
That's right. In fact, that's a great example.
Yeah. So, I mean, the only thing you do not want to use this clever for are scissors.
Correct.
There is a separate type of sharpener for scissors. But anything else can go through here, and you can't screw it up.
Nope.
You cannot pull it through incorrectly. You're not going to dull or ruin your knives in any way, whether you spent $10 on them or $100.
That's right.
This is a great knife sharpener.
That's my favorite thing to read in the reviews is how easy and effective it is to use. But here, let's show you that steel. You talked about it before. So first of all, I have many years' experience in the restaurant business, right? You have to get the precise angle, because if you don't get the precise angle when you're trying to sharpen with a steel, you dull it. But here's the other thing. Notice the motion. It comes down toward your hand.
Yes.
Very dangerous. But let me show you how effective clever is. I'm going to intentionally dull this knife.
Okay.
This is a knife right now. I'm going to run it across the steel. And again, this is a result a lot of people get because they don't get the right angle. What I'm doing is I'm flattening out that edge. So we're going to take this knife and we're going to try to cut something as simple as a sponge. I want you to take a look at this, and this is why knives can be dangerous. I'm going to try to go through the sponge. Look, I'm using pressure. See how the sponge is moving?
Right.
I cannot get through it, okay? So now we take this knife, which is useless,
right,
go back to our clever, and now if it's a really dull knife like this, it could take 6, 7, 8 passes, and I can actually start to feel the knife reestablish its edge. In fact, you could probably pick up little metal shavings coming off the knife, and in a matter of, I don't know, about 6 passes, I go back to this sponge now. I want you to take a look at this, okay? The same sponge I couldn't get through.
Wow.
Right through
and
it.
not even a tear in that sponge.
Not in a tear.
It's a nice clean cut.
The clean cut, that's the way every knife should be in your drawer. It can be like brand new, so you can restore the edge.
So you've got pocket knives out here.
Right.
You know, my husband's always got one of these in his pocket. You've got, you know, a Swiss Army knife or whatever, anything like this. You can use your ones that has Sentuco that has like a curved edge.
Yep.
You can use something like this that's got the little, what is
That's
Meredith
the groove
call
tech.
that?
That's the groove tech.
Yes, so the grooves in there, she called it a gratin or something one time, but that so that your food won't stick to the knife, that's okay. The ones that are colored with the paint, the enamel paint, that will not hurt it. And also something like a meat cleaver. I mean, anything in your knife block.
That's right.
Well, you can, and including the bread knife or something with a serrated edge, which a lot of knife sharpeners say don't use that.
Exactly, and that's what I love about it. It's so simple. Again, one-handed motion, pulling it right through those tungsten carbide grooves. You can see there's actually little shavings coming off of this knife. Now, again, it may only take 3 or 4 passes, but I'm doing this to show you how I'm using one hand. At every moment, the clever is secure, but now I've reestablished that brand new edge.
Wow.
I want to show you again. Well, this is that Sentuco, because when you have a knife that's sharp, okay, and you pull this through the clever a few times, I want to show you something. This is the way a knife should be when you go to the kitchen with it. I've reestablished that perfect 20-degree angle. Take it to your kitchen. When a knife is sharp, the blade does the work for you. You just gently, I'm just gently rocking. Look, I don't have to put any effort, and that makes it safer because it's razor sharp. You're not using pressure and pushing, and just like that, you've restored that factory edge. Every knife in that drawer of yours, Carolyn, can be brand new.
Well, a lot of people just purchased Emerald's set of knives in the show because they sold out. So if you bought the new knives from Emerald, please get this set.
That's right.
They will stay like new and sharp every time you want to use them. And even if you're, you know, if you don't use your knives a lot, you won't have to sharpen them as much. But it never hurts to just do a quick pass through the clever when you're going to use your knife if you're not sure how sharp it is.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It's not going to hurt it. And it'll always be sharp.
And talk about safety again. I showed you how I moved the table. Here's a heavy glass dish. Engaging that clasp, take a look at this. This is a heavy glass baking dish. But don't worry, when you're ready to take it off the counter, it just disengages.
Pops right off.
Pops right off. But that's what